All right, folks. We're going to start streaming here in a quick second. All right, guys. So we are going to continue playing on CeaseFireRP. We're going to give this server a bit more of a longer chance and see what we can get. I do need to finish setting up something real quick because I was silly and forgot to. I really need to figure out how to make it so I can do like auto tags for my streams. Because my stream tags I thought I put in aren't working for my YouTube thing. That should fix that. That should get all of this up and working. Okay. So, let's get started. We're going to just play. Gonna hide our viewers, or the viewers like tab thing move up. Now, when I did check earlier, there was 77 people playing this game on the server, so it should be pretty fun. I did remember it being nighttime when I saw it on the thing. I'm not sure how long nighttime really is, but we hear gunshots already. I think we picked up a... Oh, we had a flashlight. Oh, those are really close. All right, I know that it's probably really hard to see right now, folks. So, I am sorry. Probably on stream it's like incredibly hard to see. Yeah, it looks really, really dark. There's like a gunfight going on there. Probably shouldn't get involved. Really curious. Some people are not happy with each other. They get there further in town because I'm not seeing any gun flashes. Lightning. I was technically seeing through that. I think that's a new flag. Did not see that flag before. Didn't see that flag yesterday, actually. I keep making noise, so... Honestly, I can barely see anything. I'm not sure how you guys are faring, but it's definitely difficult to see. Shots going off. Hey! Hey, Colin. How you doing, man? Hey, Windstride. It's dark out, so won't be able to see very well, but glad to see you guys in chat. Hold on. I tried. I'm just kidding. I should definitely work harder on getting your name right. Sorry. How are you guys doing today, Windstride and Colon? Or we'll just call you Brandon. It looks like it's starting to become daytime. So I might be able to get like a peek at who these people are. Coca-Cola. You mean you're not a colonoscopy? I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding, Brandon. Nice. Where am I? I know I'm close to Gorka. Oh, there's a big circle here. Oh, there's an airdrop here. Ah, maybe that's what people are fighting about. I met a nice guy yesterday, and then that was it. I spent the majority of my time just trying to get into the server, so I really can't tell you. That's why I'm giving it a second try today. One of the people who actually used my mod, one of my mods, actually told me to try the Namalsk version of this server to give that a shot. So I think tomorrow, or today maybe, if this one just ends up being not very fun, we'll give that a shot. Banvo, or yeah, Banvo, Banov. I'm not a I am not a hype train guy when it comes to maps. I think people work really hard on them. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure they're amazing maps, but I find that most people like get super excited about maps, and the maps in reality aren't any better than some of the maps that have already existed for a long time. But I mean, that's just me personally. I'm not saying the maps are bad or any map is bad, but like Deer Isle has been worked on forever by one person, and he's done amazing things with it. Chimneys is another amazing map. You know, we have Namalsk. That's another amazing map. I don't know. I'm not saying that like it isn't a good map, but I do think that people are overhyping these kind of things. Plus, the um, the mod author uh, literally says in his Twitch post that like I'm walking away from modding DayZ. I'm done with this project and stuff. So essentially, it's an amazing map, but it's an amazing map that may not be continued in the future. Oh crap! There's a bunch of corpses here. I don't think that that's how you should be thinking there, Brandon. And, yeah, that's interesting, Witch Rider. Yeah, the use of old map assets can be a little bit of a bugger, but I understand why they use them. But Brandon, think of it like I made my ammo making mod, and I literally said, okay, it's finished, I'm done, and I walked away. I mean, even Windstrike could tell you, his mod probably, when he first released it, was what he considered a polished piece of finished work. but yet he keeps updating and adding new things to it and actually taking care of it because, you know, he's modding it. Does he need to add something new every every couple of weeks or month? No. But, yeah. No, you're wrong on that one, man. Go look at some of the updates in the past year, and you'll see that they have worked on Shanaris and Livonia. So I don't think you can be so critical of the official maps. Holy shit, they're right outside my door. I don't have any ammo. But I do want to give Banvo a try. I do really want to give it a try. Aw, man. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, I think because there was people already shooting / in active combat around there, that's why they didn't RP. But yeah, that sucks. It's probably a rule or something, and I just don't know about it. I should have had my hands up and surrender because I heard them nearby. Yeah, Brandon, I'm not saying that Banvo's bad at all or it's better than Shanaris or Livonia. I just am trying to say that people overhype map mods a crazy amount. Like, a crazy amount. And then they start giving them crap once they stop getting over the hype. I mean, look at Essiker. Essiker was just as overhyped as Banov, and everyone started hating on Essiker because it was too small, there was too many unfinished areas, yada 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 yada. And I think the guy is still working on Essiker as well, kind of like how Banvov was. When Banvov was probably first pushed, it probably got a little bit of attention, but didn't get a lot of attention, I don't think. And now that it's a fully finished piece of work, which I think is awesome, it's getting a lot of attention, which is good. Don't get me wrong, that's good. I'm not complaining about that. But yeah. I think the reason why most people like new maps, I think the reason why people like new maps overall is kind of what Windstrike said, but it's because it adds a whole new world to explore, a whole new place to be in, and a whole new place to find new hidden gems and that kind of stuff, right? So I think that's why a lot of people really enjoy some new maps. Like, they really go for it, right? But in reality, there is a polish and perfection to Shanaris and Livonia, although repetitive and old or boring to some people, that I honestly can't find in any modded map yet. Like, Nomolsk is a perfect example of a map that comes really close and good to that. But, yeah, but even if you consider the no ocean like Cherno, which most maps don't, like I Survive doesn't consider Cherno's size based off the ocean. Shanaris is 256 kilometers squared with a 10 kilometer by like 16 kilometer whatever. And yeah, I'll give it a go. I mean, it's 16 by 16 uh, kilometers. So he did 256 kilometers. Okay. But how much of this is actually done cities and how much of this is just fields and forests? So here we have Namalsk. I mean, thing. And we're going to measure it. So from here to here. Oh, my bad. Measure this again. So from there to there to there. So it's 16 by 12. Okay, that's awesome. Now let's look at Banvo. So it's a very large map. That's really cool. I really like that. So 16, 15, essentially 16 by 16. I'll just get rid of that because that's annoying. So he has like a large city here. Has large amounts of... There's tons of cities and lots of little places, but there's also lots of forests, which is really cool for a map. I do like that. I do like how it has a lot of forests and stuff. So yeah, I'd have to give it a shot. Your mother is a hamster and your father smells of elderberry. Ooh, matches. I need those. Yeah, Banvov should definitely be something I will give it a shot in the future. Ugh. Oh, I just burped. I'm so sorry. Did not mean to burp in your face. I'm really hoping to find like a hat. And you're right, I might be very well surprised. And again, I'm not saying the mod or the map is bad. I'm saying that everyone overhypes maps all the time. And I get why, but I wait for the hype train to die down before I really judge a map. Because the hype train for maps sometimes is very deceiving. Just like any mod on the workshop, there's mods that get way overhyped that, yeah, they're cool, but there are plenty of other mods on the workshop that have been on the... Oh, is that freaking Yoda? Okay, that's freaking adorable. Like, hands down adorable. I'm gonna take that with me. It's a baby Yoda, folks. I don't care what you say. I have a baby Yoda in my possession, and I will defend it to the death. I love how, like, it's not a perfect, like, representation of Yoda. It's like somebody made a doll for a kid based off of, like, the TV show or something they watched. Like, that is so freaking handcrafted. I love it. And the normal on this is just beautiful. Like, it really looks like a almost like yarn to a degree. I know it's from The Mandalorian. I know that this, like, the time Daisy is set is, like, kind of hazy, but I know it's nowhere near when The Mandalorian was actually airing. But it's still adorable. Camo net and burlap. Huh. Yeah, I guess it does kind of look like a little bit of a burlap. I hear that chicken. We're going to kill that chicken. Used to have a thing on, well, that used to be one of our advertisements for New Dawn. If you run past 3 chickens then complain about starving to death, New Dawn is not for you. Oh, hey, look, a puffer vest. Okay, I'm gonna wear it, but kind of I look a little bit silly. You know, I once knew a man who could puff his chest out. Yeah, you can see that this vest was not designed to work with the hunter jacket. The hunter jacket's too big. You know what I would love? I would love it if Daisy did like they did with the beanies, where their hair doesn't clip through. If they added the ability for clothing to have a thing to make it so it doesn't, it hides the model underneath, like, vertices or stuff. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, I think it would create a lot more lazy, you know, clothing mods, but I think it still would be cool. I say lazy because then you would have a bunch of people, you know, modeling clothing in that clip like crazy, and they would just use the clipping thing to try to do it, and then they would complain that it doesn't work well. You know, like most people do. They complain about everything, right? Like that dumb grog guy. I absolutely hate him. He complains about everything nowadays. You ever seen him stream? He completely hates on maps. Just an absolute asshole. I mean, really, have you heard that dumb grog guy? He's like this crazy, hardcore Daisy, should be Daisy kind of guy, and absolutely hates on anything that isn't Daisy. Ooh, a shovel. Man, I can't stand him. He just talks and talks and talks about how Daisy isn't supposed to be a Call of Duty game or some crazy wannabe Bambi kind of game with no kill on sight kind of server mentality. I just hate that guy so much. He can't open his mind. He's just all like, I'm narrow-minded. Okay, that's enough bagging on myself. I'm gonna get myself in trouble if I keep bagging on myself like that. Wife will bust through the door. Are you bagging on yourself again? Hey, look, a base, and the flag's gone down. There's a car here. So these things can be really difficult because Here's the thing. I'm in their Discord, and I want to look for the rules really quick. There's the rules. There's the rules. All right, base rating right here. Okay, I can't mess with the base. Because I don't think the occupants are there, and I can't necessarily threaten them because I don't have any weapons or really anything worthwhile. I can't. If I was playing on a regular server, I could technically lower the flag, dismantle the camo net, and then drive off with the vehicle. But rules state that I can't do that, and I don't want to break the rules, especially on stream. But I don't want to break the rules. Period. Like, that's not how I play. I'm not a rule breaker. I'm a good boy. I think. Alright, now that we actually found a shovel, we can bust open these cans of food and eat something. Put that in there. Bust open this. Beets. And then we have plenty of other food. Alright. So we're gonna stuff our faces. Nom 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 nom. And then we're going to see where we can go. We might head back to Gorka because the town outside Gorka really isn't that far from us. So maybe we'll be able to pick up some of the slim pickings. Well, if I head straight that way, I think we'll be good. Canned sardines. Honestly, I think those guys did me a favor. Or that guy did me a favor by shooting me. My guy was sick. Although I was pretty good on food and water. You know. Who knows? Maybe he didn't do me a favor. I don't know anymore. Although, you know, if they worked a little bit more on this vest, I think this vest would be a pretty cool looking addition. I mean, look at it. It's actually not that bad looking. The clipping is bad, but like, if they were to take the collar and maybe like make it more rolled down instead of so stiff, it might work with like the hunting vest a bit better. And then if they fix like here, and I think at the back a little, yeah, right here, a bit. This actually would look like a pretty cool piece of clothing. It could use a little bit more fine tuning on the texture, But I like it. But I'm a lover of brown things. So that sounds so bad. Brown things. Yeah, I love brown things. Oops, a little bit of lag. Ooh. You know, I think stuff like this. See, the thing that I always tell people that DayZ needs more than anything is more civilian based stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, I saw that, Brendan. I saw that. You know, Windstride would be really cool. What I think would be a really cool addition to your mod. It'd be a new type of raincoat. And it would use hidden selections. But it'd be cool if you made it so people could wear a raincoat, and that raincoat would go around backpacks, Pacific backpacks. So like, if you know, like, let's say anything but the big, huge Alice backpack or backpacks that are like that big, it would cover them. Vanilla. Let's just talk vanilla backpacks. The only backpack it wouldn't work with is the big Alice one. And then and what you do is when you're wearing a raincoat, if you put on, let's say, a mountain backpack, the raincoat would then adjust to be like you put the backpack under the raincoat, or something like that. Would be kind of a cool little, like, you know, fun thing. And Brandon's right. Raincoats should go over any clothes, but DayZ didn't really give us that much of it. Give us a choice in that. We either have to put it inside the belt slot or another slot if we want to do that, right, Winstride? We'll go down there and check that out. It'd be cool if maybe one day if we ever got the ability to add, like, oh, it's possible to create new clothing slots. Would they actually appear on the character? Because I know that, like, okay, cool. Yeah, because I know normal proxies, it uses a proxy you've put in the P3D to create where the item will show. And if you can't add an additional placement of that proxy, you can't technically create a new slot unless it uses the existing proxy model, I guess. So I guess that it could do it in that way. Pepsi. Alright, well, that guy was thirsty. Rule number 1 to surviving on day Z. Eat and drink everything you can until you are full. It's gonna give you food or water without it being a catch-22. Like this butter. Ow. I honestly have to say, I love how sometimes the animation breaks and your guy's just like, with a melee weapon. Just like, fuck it. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Oh, hey, more to drink. That guy's gonna become like a fat, sugar-induced, alcoholic, sugar baby guy. Oh, it's not a bug? They purposely did that? Oh, there's bees. Dang it. Nothing in there. Oh, the punching the infected in the face when they get too close to you. I think it's kind of funny. I like it. Oh my gosh, a pickaxe. Alright, guys. I'm ready to do some flossing. Alright, guys. Make sure if you see a beanie, you let me know, okay? Oh, shotgun. What the hell? I'm not one to complain about people and their bases, but like, I'm not sure if people wanted bees to be used in this fashion. Like, I know Rag. He's a great guy. I don't think he... there's a beehive. There's Rag Tyson's bee mod. And it will cut you if you get too close to them. Without the proper gear. Those things. Those are beehives. And without the proper gear, they hurt you. Don't get me wrong. I think it's kind of... I think it's a cool mechanic, but... Okay, so we're near somebody's base. We need to put this shotgun on our back. I heard a car drive by. Ooh, camping tripod. So there is a flag nearby. Thought that was a player for a second. Well, okay. So there are 3 different types of bleeding sources in DayZ. There is light, there is medium, and then there is heavy. Heavy usually comes from infected hits and bullets, as well as bladed melee. Medium comes from things like blunt weapons, you know, falling. Also, bear traps can do heavy, and some of the other things. Medium is a very limited range, though. Light ones come from like walking barefoot, breaking down bushes, stuff like that. Light bleeding sources can clog after so much time, and you don't lose a lot of blood to light bleeding sources. Medium ones obviously use a little bit. You use a little bit more, but you can still clot. Heavy bleeding sources, though, you lose a lot of blood a lot really quickly, and you cannot naturally clot. You have to bandage. Yeah, I might be wrong about the medium ones, but there is definitely a light and a heavy one. If I get cut again, I'll show you. Because there technically is. Like, kind of an indicator. Yeah, so... let's put this here. Okay, so... let's take off my shoes. Okay. And we're just gonna walk back and forth until we get cut. Which they decrease the chance, so it might take a second or two. Oh, there's a person. Hello. Can I come forward? I think I can go forward. Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
how you doing, man?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
I'm not too bad. How are you? You looking for food or anything like that? You don't have shoes.
Yeah, I was trying to show people a thing that I know about the world. There you go. Got my
Oh.
shoes back on.
What's your name?
Those your beehives? I saw them. I'm like, ooh, beehives, and I walked over and I got cut, and I was all like, oh, those beehives don't like me.
You got cut? Do you have band-aids or no?
Yeah, I had some rags on me.
Okay, that's good.
I'm Dunkgraw, by the way. I'm a nomadic trader.
Oh, good to meet you. My name's Cruz. I'm a farmer.
Oh, nice to meet you, Cruz. Nice to meet you. Hey, you want to see something really cute I found?
What's really cute you found?
Look at this.
Twinsies!
Oh! I knew I would find you. Where's your Mandalorian friend?
It's in my base.
Okay, that was a little bit awkward. Well, either way, I saw that there was a flag up in the area. I just didn't know where. Oh, what do you farm? The honey, or you farm anything?
I farm the honey, and I also farm weed and fish.
Oh, nice. I did find some hemp seed packets. A S1 hemp seed.
Oh, awesome. You think I could give you a whole bunch of stuff for it? Like food and water and, like, whatever you want.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, yeah.
Awesome. Alright, just wait here. I'm gonna go get some food, okay?
Yeah, hey,
What do you
do
need?
you have a brown beanie?
Brown beanie. I don't believe I do. I don't
Oh,
believe I
okay.
do.
No worries, man.
Alright. I'll be right back with your food.
Thanks. What a nice guy. I'm gonna give him possibly drug-growing seeds, and he's gonna go and give me food. Or he's gonna come back out and blow my head off. I'm not really sure anymore. Ooh, that priest kind of freaked me out. So I'm over here, and this is where I died.
I also got you a weapon to defend yourself. Just in case.
Oh, thank you very
someone can
much.
get you. Here's food. And here's
Wow.
a pistol also. Just to
That's
keep
very
safe.
kind of you.
Yeah, no worries, man.
That's awesome, man. Don't worry, it's not loaded. See,
No worries.
because I emptied. Make sure to show you I emptied it. All right, well, I'm gonna go back and grab that backpack off that unfortunate soul, and then I'm gonna head out. But thank you very much for trading. You got the seeds, right?
Yep, thank you so much.
All right, man.
I want you to do me a favor, alright? If you find any alcohol tinctures, I'm really looking for them. I need to sterilize
Okay.
my bees so I can sell them to people.
Okay, definitely. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Thank you very much, man. You be safe. Have a good one.
How about me? Thanks. What a nice guy. And Jesus Christ, you're right. He gave me a freaking gun fully loaded with a spare mag. I'm not one to say that people are kind of stupid, but I would have never done that. Like, ever done that. Like, if I give you a gun, it is empty, and the magazines are not in it. Like, that is... Yeah. The guy's, like, almost way too trusting, because technically, if he gave me the gun, I could have pulled the gun up and shot him in the face after saying jokes on you or whatever, because like I interacted with him for quite a while, and according to their rules I wouldn't have broken any rules. You actually know you can actually put fireplaces in here and actually put smoke up that chimney. What? What's for my mod? No, that's a vanilla chimney. Kind of emote is that? Can't tell. No, my all my smelters and stuff. If you're thinking of my metallurgy and forging mod, are very unique. They don't look like anything you find in Shanaris. Like even my ammo making standalone smelter which is a small little smelter, is very unique. Not saying that, you know, vanilla couldn't have it. It's just I made sure to make most of my content unique to my mod. Oh yeah, we were going to show off the different bleeding sources, right? Okay. So Windstride did point out that my camera is in the thing, so I'm just gonna hide that. Then we're going to sprint until we cut our feet, which honestly, it seems like we have a much higher chance of cutting our feet. We don't have a knife, so I'm not going to try to hunt those animals. That gas station. We're not that far from where we died. Honestly, I can't go back to my own corpse. That is against the rules. I have no memory of what happened to me or how it happened. Unless they turned off the chance to bleed when running on cement on this server, which I hope they didn't, because I think that's a pretty cool choice. Cut yet. Come on. Okay, I don't think I can actually cut my feet. Honestly, that's lame. I think that being able to cut your feet is actually one of the cooler things. Because if I can't cut my feet, then I could just do what I'm doing right now. Yeah, it does. Which is a shame. I think that having a punishment for every action and choice is a good thing. There should never be no, you know, unpunishment for a choice. I think it's the same gun I just was given. Well, you know, I think there's a trader on this server, so let's take it. Another one? Man. Gun appears often. I could have swore infected spawned here. Yeah, there's one. Alright. So we got ourselves an infected here, right? We're gonna take out one. Alright. So now I'm bleeding. Don't make a liar out of me. Oh, there you go. So you see right there? You see how fast the blood is coming out? So, on my character, you can see that I'm losing blood, right? Now look at my blood health right there, right? My blood is not going down really, really fast. Now, this might be a medium cut. If I take off my pants, you can see where it's coming from, right? It's coming from my shin area. So when you start bleeding, your character starts bleeding from where he was cut at, not where he is essentially being was cut. And as you can see here, I'm losing blood, but I'm losing at a significantly reduced rate. And that's because the shin is definitely a lot less of an area to bleed out, right? Now, I am bleeding out a lot quicker than I thought I was. So we're going to kill this guy, and then we're going to bandage. But you can see that the blood in the inventory from the bleed source is bleeding really quickly, which means it probably was a heavy blood flow. But they did put in ways for you to be able to see it. It's very difficult in first person only to be able to see such things. I believe it does. But I've never truly tested it. So it could be that I am mistaken and I'm giving false information. Normally, I don't like to give information unless I'm positive about something. But yeah. But in the files, Windstride, it does state a difference between light bleeding and heavy bleeding. Like, let's see, if I go to Cutbush. So if we go here, and we go to my P drive, and we go to scripts, and we go to Cutbush. All right, so here's the bleeding. .c. All right, and then what we go is we go to blood loss. All right, so the bleed, the blur duration is 300 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Here we go. Yeah. So if you were to mine a bush, the action condition for the mine bush will cut your hands and it will make you do a light bleed, right? And yes, you just found out all that stuff. So isn't that pretty cool? They actually put a lot of quite a bit of effort into that. It's not as much effort as some people uh, have thought about or wanted it to be, rather. In reality, there's a lot of things in DayZ that they put a lot of effort into, and a lot of these things aren't seen by people because it's not really like in your face told to you that this is happening. Oh man, I love Project Zomboid. I can't wait for Build 41 to come out. Windstride. We should play some Space Engineers together. That'd be fun. I have a mod I like to play called Eden Wraith's Engineering or something, and it just makes the progression of it really slow down, and it takes a lot of effort. Playing with some people would be a lot of fun. Yeah. We did message about that, and you said that you weren't interested in playing Space Engineers for a bit, but if you ever wanted to, let me know. We'll do a little fun stream about it. You know, play it together and have fun. Ha! Yes, I have watched The Expanse a few times. Well, not a few times. I've watched season 1 through I think 3, and then I stopped watching it because I was busy doing other things in the real life. But yeah, it'd be really cool. Turn off the stupid flames in the background. I don't know if I have a favorite show. Maybe if I could choose a favorite show, as corny as it sounds, I think I would choose Once Upon a Time. Um, I know that sounds really corny, uh, but I think that is a really fun show. Uh, Whoever actually played Rumpelstiltskin in that show did a fantastic job. Um, I love his effort that he put into that character. If you ever do, give it a shot. It starts off a bit slow. Don't get me wrong. It takes a little bit because the premise of the show is that the Wicked Witch cast a spell, took everybody in the enchanted forest or whatever of Snow White uh, to the modern world, and she made a city with all of the people in it, and none of them remembered anything, and they just lived normal lives. And this kid brings Emma Watson, not Emma Watson. This brings his biological mom to there to break the curse. And once she breaks the curse, and then the show starts becoming really interesting, and everything starts to become a little bit more apparent. Um, and it's really cool because like it doesn't only reside to like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but it resides to Maleficent. It resides to you know Mulan. Like so many fairy tales are combined into it, and the guy Rumpelstiltskin is from Rapunzel, and so is Maleficent, which is in the show too. But the people's characters of who they really are start coming to the surface, and their stories start happening, and sometimes, actually all the time, there's a lot more depth to the stories, and they embellish on the stories a lot more, which is a lot of fun. And it's not like a, oh, this person has this story arc and they go off on that story arc. It's the entire town is constantly involved in each other's lives and how they actually play and interact with each other. Um, so you have like the Seven Dwarfs are hardy, hardworking lumberjacks and miners and electrical workers and stuff like that, and they're part of everybody else's life. They're not just like side characters that nobody ever talks to or cares about after like a couple of episodes. uh Pretty much the entire cast always stays involved, and there's a couple of times that people do go away, but they never stay away for very long. Like the Rumpelstiltskin guy, uh, he always tells people that magic always has a price, and like he tells people all the time that, but you find out like as time goes on, he's actually trying to warn them that like making a deal with me, because we all know Rumpelstiltskin makes contract deals, is there's a price to pay, not because you're making a contract with me, but because I'm paying a price, so you have to pay a price to use this magic. And you find out more about that as it keeps going on, and you end up finding out that like he technically is like one of the most one of the most, if not the most powerful beings in all the magical realms, like across them. Um, and it's really interesting to see like how he acts in like the contracts he makes and that kind of stuff. I'm monstrous. Have a secondary camera. This is where all the magic happens, folks. This is, yeah. This is my alternate, my little place. Is that cool? Yeah, isn't that? I can see that. I understand that. Abby, hey, say it. Hey. Oh no, I'm married. Uh, Full fledged married. But yeah, uh, that bed is for my sister in law and my dog. Um, my sister in law, I shared this room with her because we don't want her always sleeping on the couch. She comes over and visits every now and then, so we want to be kind. Got my favorite coffee mug. Not sure if you can see that, but uh, and you know, because it's the holidays, here's my mask. Here's my drawing tablet for modeling and stuff. I am still getting really used to this. I still am very good at this. I've tried really hard to learn, but I am just getting constantly frustrated trying to use this and the pen that it comes with to work on my models and stuff. I was excited to use this when I first got it, but um, yeah, I just can't get it to work well. Like I know it's mainly just my bad skill, but you know, using the brush, whatever. Oops, it turned off my monitor. All right, looks like we're loading in. I'm going to turn off the thing, and then we're going to, you know, scale me back down because who wants to see this big, huge face? If you say I, you're awesome. Yeah, I mean, I want to get better with it. I really do, but I'm just so stuck in my ways. It takes a second to for things to catch up. What the? Did somebody make a mistake on this gun? Look at this, look at this, look at this. It doesn't look textured properly. Look at that. It is not textured at all. That's fucked. I think they kept it that way because they think it looks cool, but like that is totally wrong. Oh man. Yeah. Like you know that it's not it's a camo. It's called I fucked up camo. Like I'm not the best texture maker in the world, but damn, someone screwed up on that one. That's kind of what I always tell people, right? People are always all like, Dumbgra, you're way too hard on other mods. Actually, I was told that a lot when I was running New Dawn. And I told people that when I try to make my mods, I do the very best I can with my current talents to implement and to make things work. Windstrike could tell you, I think if you folks voted on the poll to add a mouth slot for the leather mask I'm working on or not, that the leather mask that I actually showed people for that like poll, that's like my 7th version of that mask from scratch. And Windstride's been giving me feedback and suggestions on how to improve it, but like I've spent like a good like month working on that mask because I want to make sure the first piece of clothing that I introduce to my mods is actually good. I don't want it to be this half-ass clipping piece of shit wannabe mamby-pamby bullshit, right? And I know that not everyone has the time to do that, but like at the same time, the more effort you put into your mods, uh, the more people are going to want to use your mods. I mean, think about Windshred's saying I got the right mindset, and that's awesome. But think of it like this: um, Windstride's clothing mod is one of the most successful mods, not only on it being the most used the most servers using it, but also because people contact him because of his modded items are the best. Like, out of all the clothing mods out there, you cannot get a better clothing modeler for DayZ than Windstrike. And that's why he's able to charge what he charges for his product, because he's such a fucking good modeler and he knows how to work it really well. He puts a lot of detail into a lot of effort. And because of that, people recognize Windstride. If you were running a server without Windstride's clothing mod, most people don't think that you're actually a big server. No. We're not. I'm not spoiling you at all. Windstride's also a normal person, casual guy who likes to, you know, make fun of my hard work. But I'm just kidding. But no, honestly, like, if you ever want to get into modding, don't settle for shit. Don't give yourself the ability to be crap. Work to your full potential with what you know, and if you are stuck, figure out how to become better. Don't get stuck in the trap of, well, that's all I know, so that's how good it's going to be. Keep improving. I'm always improving my ammo making. I'm always improving my metallurgy and forging. I'm always improving my skills. I can literally implement everything from melee weapons to, tents to building items to base building items. I am now working on learning how to do clothing. I can code. I can texture. I can make my own models from scratch. Everything I've learned to become a better DayZ modder was because I pushed myself to stop saying I can't do that and saying instead, let me do that. And that's what makes some modders better than others, is the ability to look past your limitations and keep going. Because at the end of the day, even if DayZ dies, I can take all of my work, and if I go to a job and I apply for it, I can show them all of my effort I put into DayZ. And technically, it's a viable portfolio. I think that's what they call it. But it's a viable resume example to show all of my models, to show all of my efforts and everything else that I've done. Same with Windstride. Eventually he's going to be, just going to have a job that's going to see his talents for what they are and be like, oh my fucking god, why don't we have this guy on our team? Let's hire him. But modding can be a gateway, from what I've heard, into the game development industry. I mean, of course, having college background really helps, which is what Windstride does have. So don't think that you can be like me, who's a self-taught idiot for 2.5 years, and that you're going to get a job. But maybe you would. Yeah, definitely. I just went on a total spiel. I do apologize, folks. I get kind of caught up in that kind of shit. All right. Sorry, I was checking on something. My wife is just messaging me like crazy. All right, so we're close to the hunting post soon. Yeah, we're about like 600 meters away from it. That's okay though. You know, one thing I have not seen on these hiking trails is small rocks. Like normally you would see a small rock, right? But I haven't seen one yet. So, you said you're working, Windstride? What are you working on? Like, are you at a job, or are you working on a new model, or what? What are you doing? If you can't tell us, don't worry about it. Ah. That was pretty cool. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, Windstride. Uh, when I first showed Boydie my leather mask that I was working on making, he asked me to make it that like leather, like kind of sexual mask that people use with the like zipper and stuff for it, kind of like making fun of it. And I'm like, Boydie, I'm gonna make it so in my mod there's a special recipe that checks the player's ID, and if they have your player ID, I'm gonna make it so only you can craft that mask. Nobody else can. Okay, we're here. Um, yeah, I've been here for a while. Oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Like nobody else will be able to craft it, so nobody else will know about it. Um, they should have like somebody in there. I think that'd be cool. Ooh, recurve bow, crossbow, sidearm. Oh, yeah, I can lock it by your GUID. Okay, so it's installable military rifles. Oh, nice. Yeah, you should. I was afraid I was going to sell the one on my back. Ah, they're using bottle caps. I like it. Military sweater. I wonder who made this. See how the military sweater looks with the Actually, that looks pretty good. I mean, because the hunting jacket is so big, but that's actually kind of good looking. Uh, Obviously, I will keep the hunting jacket for this for right now, but yeah. For a home. I don't know why I'm looting this area. Probably nothing like truly worthwhile, but you never know. I don't know. Let's see what they got here. Recurve Bow would be kind of cool. Ammo for my pistol might be a good choice. Ah, come on. Bot, you are way too aggressive. Stop being so aggressive. People are my friends. Recurve bow? Okay, sure. So, it's 500 and I only have 400. So let me see if there's something else I can sell for it. Give me a second. All right, so just take that off. And hopefully we can just sell the suppressor. There we go. Okay, now we can buy it. I don't know what mod it's from. Alright, I'm trying to. Give me a second. I gotta, like, I think get out of this area. Where do I gotta go? I left the safe zone, okay. Well, they probably do modify it. I think there is a... So... It's not, like, a real, like, bow animation. So... Yeah. And I can't get my arrow back. I mean, I know how to make custom animations. I really do. But until Mario makes his mod, I'm not going to be adding any custom animations to my mods. Yeah, anytime, man. I'll show you what I know about it. The reason why I'm not doing it is because right now in DayZ, only one mod can modify the player animations file. And if any other mod tries to modify that file, the only the last mod loaded in the load order will be the mod that uses that modify truly overwrites the player animation file, which sucks. Which is why Mario's work is so fascinating, because people could make custom animations for characters. It's just we never had a true like register animation scripting possibilities like you do with recipes and actions and stuff like that. But yeah, like we could make it so somebody could not only could put their hands up, but then they could put it behind their head, or people could slide, like, sprinting and then push C and they'll slide into a crouched position, or could make it so people could, like, actually do a cool animation for ripping up clothing, or, like, take a hacksaw and, like, literally saw down a tree, or, I mean, there's so many possibilities, and it would be so cool. I mean, can you imagine having, like, it so a character literally, like, buttoned up the buttons on the vest, or unbuttoned the buttons on the vest, or a flint and steel, you guys like, oh, that'd be awesome. Ooh, spandex. I wonder who made these. Oh, look at that, a spandex. Oh. Look at my little tushy. Oh, yeah. It's so tight in these spandex. If you folks don't know, Windstride in chat made the spandex. I'm just teasing him. Ooh. A poncho. You know what? We'll switch to the poncho. Nice, good green poncho. You know, if I ever play Daisy with my wife Windstride, I'm of course gonna put your mod on our server, and my wife is gonna lose her shit when she finds those spandex. Or anybody asks, why would I not let my have my wife play on one of the various Daisy servers out there? It's because my wife needs to be broken into what Daisy should be like. Yeah, we play Eco together. If you look on YouTube, my past streams, you can see I played Eco with her. We're actually gonna get Eco, ECO, the global survival game. Ico is not a two-player game. At least I don't think anymore. But I stream to YouTube, and all my past broadcasts I have streamed with her is for the game Eco. So if you ever want to go to my YouTube Windstride, you can see me and her kind of like play / banter with each other kind of situation. I've been told our banter is of epic proportions. All right. Go to bed, man. Sleep well. Dream well. Have a good night. Coming up on Severograd here, folks. I don't know if we'll find anybody, but we might. Jacket. Oh, monster. It's an energy drink. Us Americans, we like energy drinks. Right. Alright. Let's see here. How's everybody's day doing? Everybody else been doing good? I know me and Winchester have been chatting like two hens, but I know there are other people watching. Anybody who plays on the server watching? Because I've been having fun. Ooh, a repeater. Like that. All right. So, still trying to work out where we need to go and what we need to do. Got to do things. The other baby Yoda. I heard something. Maybe I didn't. Totally missed that one. All right. Oh, you're a wolf. Pick up Lada. Ada. Up to the quarry. Uh, Here's some shots. Sure. What kind of guns those are? Quiet.
It's an LAR!
Are you the guy?
Nope. Just wandered in here, seeing what all this stuff's about.
Okay.
So, is your name Matt?
Wait, are you buying this?
Are you Matt?
No, Matt's like over there.
Oh, no, I was buying metal wire that he forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's test this. Beanies.
If he wants to make 2 grand,
Depends how.
you get tased.
I'm down.
Like a medical info thing here, huh?
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right.
You can tase me. I'll let you tase me. I'm curious to see how.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna go see like a
What's going on? Is that the guy that offered money to tase?
what? I'm gonna get tased for money.
Okay, interesting.
His vest didn't do anything if it hits your vest.
Makes sense. Interesting. Well, folks, we're going to be calling it quits for a bit. So we're going to go and raid my friend Jarl of Goats. Go over and say hi.